Hey, Blair. Hey, prognosticator. Hell yeah. I believe the term is it's hip to be square. Either Valère has muted himself or I have muted him and I don't know how to unmute him. Either way, I will wait on confirmation on it. Prognosticator is following. Thank you for the follow. Alright, not sure what's happening, but that's fine. Trying to have this song going, but fuck it. But fuck it. Nothing wrong with that. Oops, no, I don't want to open fucking Twitch. Ooh. Hi, Valère. Yeah, I was hoping Josh would be here tonight, or in Salvanura, as everyone else knows him. Because I know he wanted to play Jackbox, but he is not responding to anything. So I assume he's either taking a nap, or he's nowhere near his computer. Jesus Christ. Can I can't. Fuck yeah. So there is a... Can I hear you now? Well, I'm gonna go into general and see if that fixes it. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, gotcha. Alright, I'll go back into Jackbox night then. Anyway, Jackbox released a fresh line of Quiplash quotes in celebration of 4th of July. I need to go find that code. Whoop, there it is. So it's typing it in chat for myself. You guys will see it. C H oops. L G Q Made by W. I'm really curious what they fucked up. Episode accomplished. Yeah, we're just waiting for people now. We're just waiting for some people. So, I think I've talked about it before, but I'm fairly certain I have diabetes. Not, you know, terrible bad. I need to take insulin diabetes, but that's fucking shitty, Valeria. Do you have any idea how to fix it? Oops, I didn't do that. Anyway, so, I think to an extent it was activated when I cut sugar out of my diet, because now when I have sugar, and when I talk about sugar I mean processed sugar, so like cakes and ice creams and candy bars and full-on regular soda, I'm sure you'll figure it out, Blair. Oh, gotcha. Because Mac OS. That's a problem. Hey, okay, say something? Yeah, I can hear you.
Christ, I need to adjust this from deaf. Come on, now you regular client. All my settings are screwed up. Don't connect Facebook. Don't do that. Woo, betas. Kill me.
What anyway, I was saying about the diabetes thing was that after I cut sugar out of my diet, I think my system kind of adjusted to that. Because if I have any kind of processed sugar, I get the worst fucking headaches. And my mom was like, I think that's what that is. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening, is that the sugar's giving you a headache. And I was like, why the fuck would sugar give me a headache? So I looked it up, and when you spike your fucking blood sugar, that's what causes headaches.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I did not know that until like today, so. Valaire's hosting. Thank you, Valaire. Anthony doesn't have any audio cues for the Streamlabs because of the stuff that he was doing on the site, so I gotta pay close attention.
Oh, there's let's see if I have access to that. And Twitch. I think this is the wrong page for that. Merch.
So yesterday, 2 charities ended. Both I am in highly support of. One I'm sure you know about. The Game's Done Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other one is that Felicia Day. I don't know if you saw this.
Oh yeah, I heard something about that.
Yeah, she had an ass ton of celebrities on in that 12-hour span. Raised $250,000 to
Nice.
yeah,
Impressive.
racist. It's racist is what it's called. There was actually a long joke about some comedians that were like, "We want you to donate to racists, not racists." And one guy was like, I don't think these people would accidentally donate to a racist." And the guy was like, "I don't know, you never know." It was really funny, but if you don't know what racist is, they basically help immigrants. Mr. Doctor! So now that we got 3, I could start the episode, but I'm gonna wait until we get to at least get 5. If not, I'll just start with 3 and we'll just fucking go, whatever. Anyway, so what they do is the immigrants that are coming into the country and basically going through this zero tolerance bullshit policy that's been enacted. They have to supply their own lawyer. They have to do a fuck ton of paperwork. 9 times out of 10, not translated in a language that they speak natively. So it's a fucking headache and a hassle for all of them. And Ricist basically helps with that. Especially and primarily right now with the kids. That's their number one goal at this moment. Because what's happening right now is a lot of these kids, especially over the age of 12, are basically given the same paperwork as the adults and told to get a lawyer. So.
Yeah, that doesn't quite work out.
It's fucking stupid.
It really is.
It confounds me. Like, it was really funny because during the entire stream, Felicia Day and everybody that was there with her kept saying, this is not a political statement. This has nothing to do with politics. This is a humanitarian effort. These are human beings that are being treated like fucking cattle, and that needs to end. And I did not change the title, did I?
Nope.
Actually, I have the title written out. Hang on. Boop.
Okay. I just forgot that command.
I forgot to hit the update information. Or Jackbox with Discord friends.
I have no idea if I'm gonna change that or not because I don't know how it works.
So either title is fine. So at the end of the stream, she was thanking everybody that was involved, you know, like everyone that showed up, everyone that, you know, was behind the scenes, because like apparently Funny or Die Studios was like, do it at our studio, do it here. You know, people that have worked on our videos know where our studio is. We'll call people, we'll try to get some celebrities in here. Like, it was really rad of them to do that.
Nice.
And at the end of it, like, during the whole thing, if anyone donated over 100, Corin, I actually like that name a lot because Voltron. At the end of it, or during the whole thing, if anyone donated over $100, it would pop up on the bottom of the screen and they would dance. Anyone who was in front of the camera would dance. And at the end of the show, someone came in with $100 named Anti-Trump. That was his username. And she goes, $100 from Anti-Trump. Well, I guess it did get a little political at the end. My favorite part was Alan Tudyk, who, if you don't know Valer, because I don't think you've ever watched the show Firefly.
Yeah, God, no.
He was the pilot of the ship Serenity on the show Firefly. And he showed up at one point. We got 5 people, we can start this. He showed up with an item, like a box, a cardboard box. It was pretty big. And inside of it was basically you could build the equivalent to a giant elephant head that you could mount on the wall made purely out of cardboard. But it was like life-size elephant head, right?
That song never gets
And the
old.
only reason,
Ready for some
the only
quick
reason he
flash?
brought
Me
it
too.
was because Nathan Fillion had given that to him and his wife as a
People in it
Christmas
could use a
gift,
little work, but the
and
room is
he just doesn't
gorgeous.
have enough room in his house for it, right? So he was basically re-gifting it, but as a
This
prize.
is round 1. 2 prompts will
And
appear
he had
on your
everyone there
device,
sign
but you
it,
can
and he was
answer
like,
it
"Don't
any
tell
clever or
Nathan,
not
though."
clever way you
So then
want.
later
Everyone
Nathan
will choose
Fillion
between
shows up,
your answer and someone
and somebody was
else's
like,
and
"So what's
decide
this
who
about
wins.
a like
You'll
cardboard
score
elephant
points
head or
based
like
on
that
the
was
percentage of
re-gifted?" And
people
Nathan
who
Fillion
prefer
just
your
goes,
answer.
"I didn't
Have
want
at
to
it.
talk about it." It was so fucking funny.
Oh, I have so many ideas for this one.
I like my second answer a lot more than my first answer. I really hope Josh shows up before I'm done.
Oh boy.
So I had to go grocery shopping today. Because, surprise, surprise, I live off of fucking food stamps.
It never works.
Hey man, when you're not, especially when you're not working, like it sucks. Anyway, well today was the worst time to go to the grocery store because it's not only the first, it's 95 degrees outside, or
Let's
it will
start
be.
this show.
And
Our first
everyone and their
prompt
fucking
is-
brother's at the store. Oh, and that's right, Wednesday's the 4th of July. Then it's
Okay,
Sunday.
everyone, vote for your favorite.
Yeah.
It's fucking like Disneyland in that store. It's awful. Alright, the worst thing you put on a hot dog, mustard. Y'all are fucking weird, or pre-cum. Karini, welcome. No, I live in California. I live in the Valley of California, which is arguably the hottest part of the state.
Also, like, the entire country's suffering right now.
Next prompt
It's
is
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Ugh.
Alright, a very patriotic term for having sex. Freedom juice or releasing the eagle. I like both a lot.
Same.
Where are you? You don't have to give city, just like kind of like Southern Cali, Mid Cali, because I'm like really close to Sacramento,
moving on.
just to give you an idea of where I'm at. The worst float in a 4th of July
It's voting
parade.
time.
PSD suffers united. PTSD suffers united. Or Petco, get it? No? Good. Fuck. Ooh, yeah. Well, it'll get hotter for you later. My biggest problem right now, Corinne, is that do you prefer Corinne or Corinne? I assume Corinne because you put that in the game.
Next on the list.
The coolest time to hear about, or the coolest time.
Put in your votes.
Oh, son of a bitch. The coolest time to hear a bald eagle screech, his tires, or after eating a hamburger. Fuck that up.
Clever. That's all I'm gonna say. Clever.
I thought it said the coolest thing to hear a bald eagle screech.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But, you know.
Okay, next one.
I'll still stick with my.
Prank the other founding fathers used to play on Ben
away.
Franklin. Give him regular glasses, or stick his oven in an oven.
What?
You know what? That's a damn good prank. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the apartment I live in, Corinne, is I live in a 2-story apartment,
Round 1 is in the
and
books.
my
Let's see
bedroom,
the
where all
scores.
of my stuff is upstairs. Here's the worst part: the sun rises over that way and sets that way, which means around this time of the day, the sun is just hitting my window,
Take that, round one.
and it just turns my room into a fucking sauna.
Yeah, I'm loving this costume pack.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hurry, hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something.
Oh boy. Yeah, it was just really nice to see two gaming geek things raise a fucking ton of money
All right, let's get to
for
it.
two causes I
First
find to
up,
be absolutely important yesterday. That's what I was getting at.
Oh god, it's didn't
Okay, pick your favorite
you
quip
worth like
now.
2 million?
Yeah. The worst place to put a sprinkler on your grandmother's grave, R.I.P. Mema, or a gas station. I like the Mima one. That's fucking funny to me. That's what cinches it right there is the R.I.P. Mima.
I think it's like, okay, I had nothing good to answer, really. So I'm like, okay, I'm
Next
just
is
completely irrelevant.
The coolest thing to do while fireworks are going off around you.
now.
Free pie or having sex with Poochie. She's foreign. Oh shit. So Friday, we've been looking for a recliner for my mom.
Next in the
She has
hopper.
back issues, so. Helpful 4th of July party tip. Don't show up with Chinese fireworks or potato salad, you white fuck. Oh, I like that. Anyway, we're looking for a recliner for her because, like, she needs a bit more comfort in her, whatever, her back's fucked up. And, so my dad was like, after he's done Ubering, he goes around to yard sales, and he found a recliner for $25. So Friday, it was like, we gotta get this recliner in the house, we gotta move all the furniture.
And vote.
Little known nickname for George Washington, the Delaware douchebag or Splinter Dick.
Right to the point.
Coming up
So yeah, my
next,
fucking left knee is just aching like a fucking motherfucker right now.
time
The
to
secret
vote.
ingredient in your aunt's potato salad is your uncle's ashes or salt. Yeah, salt was funnier. I almost went with the anti-joke like salt with just eggs.
That's all she wrote for round 2. Let's check the scores.
I was like, do I go morbid or not?
Yeah, I say all the custom ones in this episode, like half of them are like, okay, you can go the anti-joke, or you can go morbid, and they still work.
Yeah.
This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Write a quip using these word lash rules.
Come up with a classic novel with the word and the title twerk. But yeah, my two dogs are having a really hard time adjusting to the new living room setup.
Oh, I imagine because I know pets tend to go nuts if something's changed.
Yeah. They're not going nuts as much as they're just kind of mopey.
Yeah.
Let's see what you've
They'll
wrought.
get over it eventually.
In the final round,
Alright,
you can
how to
give
kill a
out one
twerk.
gold, one
Twerkules, the
silver,
down on
and
his
one
lucky
bronze
years.
medal to your
Romeo
top
and
3
Twerkulette.
quips. Make them
A
count.
Tale of Two Twerks, or Romeo and Twerkulette. Ha ha! I'm actually kind of a fan. You know what? I'll get to it in a minute.
Okay.
I imagine the Romeo and Twerkulette haha is
Okay,
basically
let's
like
bring out
a
those medals.
like the
Bronze.
bro like
Here's the silver. And gold. All right, let's turn that into cold hard points.
God damn.
Well,
Everyone else agreed with
And
me
we're
apparently.
finished. Show me those final scores.
The haha was like cinched it on that one.
not bad. Oh,
Hercules is funny. Shut your mouth.
okay, that was. But
No, by far, my favorite joke was potato salad, you white fuck.
I'm like, okay, what's the one thing that everyone brings to a fucking potluck? Potato salad.
All right. Well, if you have the code, put the thing back in. Put the new whatever. I don't honestly know how you get in there that fast.
I type way too quickly.
Very, yeah, clearly.
No win. Oh wait, no, you have control. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I have control. I'm a smarter pants when it comes to the Jackbox. It's like I haven't been doing it for a long fucking time. I actually, they sent me a survey recently, and in it, like, it was just like typical survey questions, right? But at the end, it was like any improvements you'd like to see on, like, for the game, for like number 5, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, nothing improvement other than the fact I'd really like a way, like an option, for the person who is streaming to be the permanent host of any game that's turned on during that stream. That way they get the code on their phone. And it never pops up on stream.
Yeah, that would actually be great. It's annoying, like, seeing not just one series of the console, but even the ones using like OBS or XSplit, you know, on PC, having to deal with the issues of, okay, hide this, or, oh, code's now over there, the code's
Right.
over on the other side of the window, you know, it's annoying.
Like, give me the option to place the code on screen.
Yeah.
Give me the like, and it just has to be in a corner. I don't, you know. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, I think what they've done with number 4 and technically 3 are like top tier. Thank you.
Oh gosh, yeah, like that.
See, the thing is,
Like,
I want each of you to give 110%.
Sorry, I was like, Corinne,
I got a lot
it's-
of money on this.
I've played more Jackbox on stream than I have with family and
Here's
friends.
round 1. You get
Don't be
points
wrong.
based on the percentage of people
Love
who like
playing
your
with
answer,
family
and a
and
bonus
friends.
if you get more votes than your opponent. Go.
But I mean, yeah, you're more of an acquaintance.
I'm okay with that.
Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Let's take a look. First one.
Oh my god, I forgot that Anthony's Twitch is his Twitter is connected to the Twitch.
Okay, pick
so
your
he just
favorite
tweeted out,
emoji.
I'm now streaming Twitch playing Jackbox Party Pack 3. The name of a fireworks only for adults. The ever-looming fear of death spectacular, or Rockets. I almost misread that like 8 times. I had to fucking look at it twice. I was like, what the fuck does that say?
That's brilliant.
Yeah. I want to sing then.
Next on deck.
A very patriotic term for having sex.
Vote
The
on
bald,
your devices.
the bald eagle spread 'em, or the half-mast.
You really comes out in terms of tragedies.
That's
I would've known
awful and hilarious.
mine.
Next prompt.
It's not in mine. I'm still trying to say.
More people would
Ready,
visit Mount
set,
Rushmore if it
vote.
had Miley Cyrus or less white folks. Damn it. Like
Moving
it's full
on.
white dudes on the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
It's voting
The
time.
worst float in a 4th of July parade. Russia presents the U.S. or anime float. Fuck. I mean, ultimately, I'd like to see an anime float over the other one. So I'm gonna say this one.
I would love just the anime floaters. I'd throw the
No. Could you imagine having an anime float, like the weediest fucking thing at the most redneck hillbilly fucking 4th of July parade?
Yo.
Oh, Lord, that'd be funny.
That would be a fun way to get shot.
We don't take kindly to your folk around here. The quickest way to beat the heat: die or jerk off till. Both are good. Fuck me. Oh, fuck a guy. God damn it. Die. That's really good.
It's like, well, I mean,
Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead.
hide that stupid gift thing right now.
What thing?
He added a, or I don't know if it was Anthony or not, but someone added a,
Two is straight ahead.
gift
That
thing
means
that uses
all points are
bits
doubled.
to have them show up on screen.
Yeah, because he was trying to find a way to have, like, shit, like an overlay sort of thing pop up on screen, even though I'm not using OBS.
Okay.
I almost read my fucking prompt out loud. Both my answers for this are terrible, and I fucking hope I lose. I could not think of anything funny for either one.
Okay, remember, this is all your fault. First off. Okay, everybody pick
4th
your
of July party,
favorite.
4th of July party tip. Don't show up with that one racist friend or a gun.
So why isn't this oh my god, what's the a Jinx, right? Is that what's going to?
Wow.
Okay, Juggle. Oh yeah, the answers are exactly the same.
Oh, yeah, Jinx.
Okay.
Next,
I was like, what are you getting at?
I'm like, I had no idea either.
vote
The
away.
coolest time to hear a bald eagle screech. When you get the same prompt twice, or while releasing the eagle. That's the that's the only reason I don't like these prompts that they make, is because there's seriously like 20 fucking prompts in them.
Yeah.
Next one,
The worst thing you can put on a hot dog: ketchup and onions, or soft serve poop. Actually, I'm making guacamole tonight because I like onions, and I'm gonna chop up a whole red onion in it. Boy, ain't that the fucking truth, Corin.
next up,
God. I think you're good, and then you see everyone else.
and vote.
It's either to get it in your aunt's potato salad, the finest seaman of the South, or regret.
Next on the list,
George Washington had wooden teeth. Abraham Lincoln had a had a tall hat. I thought it was a false hat. And Grover Cleveland had depression or too many wives. Checkmate, atheist. Ooh, I like both. I like both a lot. Fuck. Yeah, it was. I like depression a lot, though. That was fucking funny.
It's just a woman. Look at that. I mean, come on, you see how quickly how quickly Obama aged?
round 2 is over. Let's see who came out
Oh
on
my
top.
god. Yeah, being president ages you like 20 years. It's ridiculous. In 4.
Yeah.
It's round 3, the last lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all
I
getting
mean, look
it.
at fucking Bush before him. Like, look at him in 2000 and look at him in 2008.
Make up the
Wow,
full
The
name
man looked
for
like he
this
smoked
acronym.
every cigarette on the planet in 8 years. Come up with a full name for this acronym. DYS. No! I can fix it. I can fix it.
And I'll say,
And here's what you did. Present your medals now.
Wow, drown yourself. Dude, you see. Oh, is it dude or was it meant to be do? Don't yodel, Sydney. Fuck, that's so annoying. Don't you slip or depression? Yes, sir.
Brace
Oh my
yourselves,
god,
here
that's
come
my
those
fucking
medals.
favorite.
Bronze,
Holy shit, Valera.
silver, and gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points.
Oh my
With
god.
McDonald's. I mean, come on, go to the counter, ask for 2 numbers. Number for yeah. Close 4 size.
Oh
It's
man.
over. Let's see the final
Not
scores.
expecting that.
code, Galaxy code, one's for this one was for Drawful, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about switching to Drawful 3, but maybe later. I mean, we just started the stream, so.
Yeah, no, I was trying to see if they had more than one for Quiplash. They don't.
We're gonna go ahead and play Quiplash again, but not that pack. Just regular.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah, beat you to it.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
Pardon me. Artery! So we, about, I want to say about a year ago, we took our 2 dogs into the vet. And both of them were pretty chubby.
Yeah, okay.
And the vet was like, you need to stop. You're literally killing your dogs. And looks directly at my dad, who is the only one in the house who has a habit of like falling for the puppy eyes and giving food off the plate, you know? And the doctor was like, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go buy this specific dog food, and they're only allowed to eat that, period. It got so bad to the point that like the dog Kaylee, she had like kidney issues suddenly, or something like that. Like her insides were all fucked up and that she couldn't poop. It was really bad. Because it wasn't just constipation, yeah. The doctor was like, if this continues, dialysis. God, okay. So both dogs have been like, they only allowed to eat that specific dog food. And that was about a year ago. Everything's been fine since then. But because of that, like, my mom pulled up a picture of both dogs from a year ago to now. It is drastically different. Like, they've gone from, like, roly-poly round to, like, normal dog. Now only if I could do the same trick on me. Alright.
Just eat some dry food, and there you go. It's good for your coat.
Walker X joined as I hit A, so hold on. I'll wait until we get 5, or get 8. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm Schmitty, and we're gonna play Quiplash.
Yeah, the only thing is now that they're skinny, they have a lot of
really
extra
close to you
steam.
guys. We ought to make a pact to meet
Oh,
back
yeah,
here in
that's
10
fun.
years and talk about life.
That could be an issue.
This is
It's not
round
too bad.
1. The more
Like,
folks who choose your answer, the more points you
It's
get. Go.
like when they're walking around and stuff, it doesn't look like that. There's just like an extra fold over the collar. Oh, I almost read it out loud again. Jesus Christ.
Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Okay, moment of truth. Up first, a terrible name for a street drug.
Terrible name for a street drug. Chub Ruck Geek or Retarded Dreams?
Use your device to pick your
Or
favorite.
Retard Dreams. I don't know why I read that as retarded.
I mean,
I think it's because the D on the dream part.
that's
Up
probably
next, a bad substitute.
A bad
for
substitute for dental floss. Doggy intestines or SC Scandinavian anal beads. That's what the SC part stands for.
I don't want to look that up.
Well, here's the thing. I know what anal beads are, and no in the mouth. No. Never go ask them out, kids.
Okay. It could mean literally any phrase in the English language. Good to know.
Next in line, the worst thing to write in the tip section of
The
a
worst
check.
thing to write in the tip section of a check. Wanna
Put in your
release the
votes.
eagle? Or please fuck. Please fuck. Please give me fuck. Oh, what's the fucking bird meme that fucking Ryan and I always used to say to each other?
Oh, oh my god. I'm forgetting it now.
Yeah. Oh, wanna smash?
Next
That's what
in
it
the
was.
hopper, the technical
Yes.
If you wanna
medical term
smash.
for swamp ass.
The technical medical term for swamp ass.
Vote on your devices.
Monstrous buttocks or humanibus asinine. I'm so confused by both. I'm gonna go with monstrous. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go with monstrous buttocks because I feel like hearing the term swamp ass makes you think of shrimp.
I think the other one's actually lead.
Is it really?
Okay,
I think
next
it
one.
is.
What's that smell?
Well, I'm sorry.
Lead.
Sorry, I butchered the fuck out of that.
Okay, vote.
What's that smell? The smell of a defeated man jerking off to an... Or... God damn it, Greg. Stop fucking sofa. I'm never escaping that for the rest of my life. At least that was clever.
Yeah.
The other night, my buddy was like... I was
Coming up
making
next,
noises like...
the most important part of
like that
Canadian
we were playing
sex.
baseball and like it was like tied the runner in the ball.
And
And he's like,
vote.
"You fuck with the catch, Greg?" Like, yay, good job, man. The most important part of Canadian sex: maple syrup in the entrails, or knowing Ryan Reynolds is better looking.
Come on.
Moving on. What trees
What
think when we
trees
take their
think
sap?
when we take their sap?
Vote away.
I couldn't even read it. It was immediately hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, it's so funny. What was it gonna say? Why would you touch me like that? Nope, that one wins. That's fucking funny. Holy shit. Oh god. That absolutely deserves a quiplash.
That's
Holy
round
shit.
one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Why Spanish though?
Oh fuck.
Round two is pulling into the station with double the points and bonuses.
I like my second joke a little too much. Oh fuck. I'm still laughing about moans in Spanish.
Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. All right, let's have a look. Starting us off.
There we go. What keeps Adam Sandler from making movies? He is hiding a dark past or Wedding Crashers, IRL. Fuck, did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hitting that one just because it's fucking, like, relevant as fuck.
Oh god, yeah. Like, I hate Adam Sandler. Like, that was awesome. Like, just sitting there in that moment, like, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't like his movies now, but, like, at a certain point I did like his movies, so I don't hate Adam Sandler.
Next,
Yeah.
weirdest
I just think he's not funny
designated
anymore.
parking spot would be a parking spot specifically for.
The weirdest designated parking spot would be a parking spot
It's
specifically
voting
for Otherkin or Airbud.
Okay, which Airbud? Because, like, there's just 5 different dogs.
It doesn't matter.
You're no fun.
Look, there's nothing in the rules that says he can't play basketball.
Clothing store for jockeys.
The name of a clothing store for jockeys: Baby Gap or Jackass Riders. I have absolutely no idea what Jackass Riders is.
I don't know either, but it's clever. It's different. But it's clever.
Next on deck, a weird
Big
dad
points.
keeps all of his children's
A
blank
weird
as
dad
memories.
keeps all of his children's blank as memories.
Time
Zoo
to vote.
cards or He just got him. He just. Oh fuck, that's funny.
Gathers them from the handcuff, like, that one's going on the wall.
Yeah, like he just literally throws it at the wall and it stays there for all eternity.
Moving on, why is the red panda so red?
Why is the red panda so red? It's a blood member. Wow. Or pre-slaughter for Thai food. Yeah, I like the first one.
Hope?
And next is a phrase
nobody in the history of mankind has ever uttered. I want to look like Rocky Dennis or California is wet. Fuck. Oh, I know that, Rixer. I know that.
Your next prompt is
Isn't that
best part
rodent?
of being an 1800s
Or
fur trapper.
no? The best part about being an 1800s fur trapper, selling everything to the British, or nothing tops 1800s fur sex.
Family, which includes raccoons,
Oh.
ringtails, a bunch of other animals.
I get the joke now. I didn't previously, but I
Round
get the
2
joke
is
now.
through. Let's see what it did to the scores.
See, I didn't know that. That information was not in my brain.
that make you
And now
think.
round 3, the last lash.
No,
This
they ain't
time
gonna
you'll
be
all be answering the
Jokes
same
that have
prompt.
cultural history.
Yay.
Acro lash.
phrase
Yeah, I like the
this
acro
acronym
lashes
stands
because
for.
the fucking comic ones get old fast. EGD.
Here's what everybody wrote. Hand out those medals
And
now.
George's Depression. And George's Depression, sorry. Eddie got dicked. Eggman's giant dick. Escape, glide, drown. Enormous grape dick. Ew, goose dick. Or economical gay dads.
Hey, no, keep the economy stable.
I'm kind of a fan of questioning Eggman's giant dick.
Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals.
We have-
Bronze. Here's the silver.
Just take
And finally gold.
That's what the inquiry.
Let's melt those medals down for points.
You have to take it from lighting. You know, you gotta balance it. You have to do the lighting. You gotta prepare. He's an evil genius. He knows
That's
what he's
it.
doing.
Let's take a look at the final scores.
He's also played by Jim Carrey now, apparently.
God, why? I'm still gonna see the movie once in the theater. Because I mean, you laugh at. But why?
That's a question I don't think we'll ever get the answer for. Thanks, Hydration Bot. God, they barely beat you to it.
Damn, that was close.
What about that awful fucking game?
No, so the joke whenever Hydration Bot comes in is that people will randomly start just putting in all caps the word drink, hydrate, and stuff like that. So I just started putting other words to end in INK, and Brink the Game is one of them.
That game's terrible. The game is awful.
Never played it.
I was real excited for it because I like the idea of like 20 versus 20, and like the chaos of it was really exciting to me. And then I played it, and I was like, it controlled like absolute dog shit. First off, and secondly, like you like no matter how you adjusted the speed of the cursor on the controller, it never changed. I talked to people who played it on PC, and they were like, it's mildly better on PC. Because you can make it control kind of like Quake, which is better on PC. But at the end of the fucking day, like, it was still a bad game.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Rick. See, that's the thing. I argue that with people a lot who sit there and say, like people didn't want to go see Rampage because they were like, I don't think it's going to do the game justice. And I'm like, have you played the game? I don't think it needs to be done justice.
Yeah. But it's a very, very basic story of, oh look, the scientist went nuts. Ooh.
It is absolutely an action film, and there's even moments in there where the director was lucky enough to sneak in like homages to the game. Like there's an honest moment where George reaches into a window, grabs a person, and eats it. I was very happy to see that.
Okay, that's good.
But you also got to put it in perspective, like, they had to write a movie for a movie's sake, you know? There was tons of people who went and saw that movie who had no idea it was a video game. Also, in, like, the villain's main office, there's an arcade cabinet of Rampage in the background. So I mean, there's like a bunch of little things in there that the director did. Arguably, for me, I think Rampage is the best video game movie ever made.
Doom wasn't good.
Shut up.
So technically, it's the best gaming film that The Rock has been in. So he's also got that going for him.
Yeah, but at this point, like, I'll see just about anything with The Rock in it.
Well,
Because he knows how to pick his roles. Like, I gotta give Rock credit. Like, he's not the world's best actor, but The Rock is arguably one of the best action stars to ever have been made in Hollywood.
yeah.
Because The Rock he's in that ballpark of The Rock plays The Rock. And you never have The Rock not play The Rock, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So,
And even when he was still wrestling, I mean, he basically was
fair enough,
that.
Rickster, fair enough.
I mean, like, The Rock was wrestling. That was a good way of him basically building his acting experience. It's simply sports acting. That's what wrestling is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, that's a good way for him to learn.
Schmitty here. Welcome to Quiplash.
I mean, there were
The
some
great thing about a
stinkers
fresh game
back
is
in the
that
day
right
that
now,
he did.
You're all tied for first
Like that one
place.
with Shawnee Moon
Have a
Scott.
blast.
Ooh.
Time for round one. The more people who vote for your answer, the better
Or,
your score.
I don't know.
Let's go.
Tooth Fairy?
God. Forgot that film existed.
Most people did. Did you know there's a sequel that stars Larry the Cable Guy? That's in your brain now.
I knew about that sequel.
Oh. I'm sure I misspelled this, but the joke will come across.
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited for Wreck-It Ralph 2, by the way.
I don't know how to feel about that. I hope it's good.
Almost out of time.
I
Use
hope
the
it's good.
safety quit button if you have to.
You don't think it'll be good?
Well, average. I'll say it's an average Disney film.
Well, I'll put it this way. 9 times out of 10, the 3D Disney movies that are sequels, the first sequel is bad,
Okay,
and then
I
the
hope
second,
you all make
like
me
the third
proud.
part is really good.
Number one on the list.
If that's the case with Wreck-It
Yes,
Ralph,
Just
fine.
in a stunning move, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
This
has
just
given
in
up
a
his
stunning
signature
move, Bill
bow
Nye the
tie,
Science
and
Guy has
instead
given
will
up his
now
signature
wear
bow
blank.
tie and instead will now wear a dried placenta, or
Okay,
the souls
choose your
of
favorite.
countless bacteria he has killed. Here's the thing, I feel that Wreck-It Ralph will do a movie about the internet or making fun of the internet. It'll do it right.
Okay.
I get people's concerns, but I feel like there are more people who are of the internet age, you know, that millennial type, getting now into that field and able to write for these
Next on the
movies and
list,
make proper
a
jokes
good name for a band
instead
whose
of
lead
half-assed
singer is a
fucking
goat.
45-year-old trying to figure it out.
Time to vote.
Hopefully, like. Oh my god, that's a good one. Sorry. Next voice is a good one.
It's a good pun, but the other one's really funny too.
Just Smash Mouth, did you hear that before? Kind of funny.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Yes, the kind of funny prom, yeah.
And I think it was like in a mall or something. That's what they said. It didn't look like a mall. I don't know. Those tall groups they got fucking smashed out. Perfect.
You know, if anybody in here was old school, like I'm talking about roughly 2002, 2003 South Park
Next in
fans,
the hopper.
you would have wrote
What Channing Tatum calls his butt, probably.
Holy shit, I can't remember the name of the fucking band. What the fuck is the name of that band? Shit.
Next in line, a terrible thing to carve into a tree.
Drawing a fucking blank.
Ready,
A terrible
set,
thing to carve into a
vote.
tree. Anthony plus Fluttershy forever, or a swastika. You're probably right, Rixor. I feel like there'll be a few more jokes that are not in the trailer, and that we'll definitely see a lot of Disney stuff. But I feel like the primary like plot of the movie is gonna be like, you know, what kind of the first movie was. Ralph fucks up and then has to fix it. Which arguably is the good route to go. You don't want to concentrate
Okay, next
primarily
one.
on the
Something you
internet
wouldn't
jokes
expect
or the
to
Disney
hear from a
crossover jokes. You want it to
Subway
be
sandwich artist.
about the story. You know, what is Ralph
Now,
and Penelope's like goal in the film? That's what you want to concentrate on. Something you wouldn't expect to hear from a Subway sandwich artist. Man, I can't wait for Spyro Naked Trilogy. Or would you like cheese with that cheese? And there you go.
moving on, the scariest thing you
The
could
scariest
find in a
thing for you to
cave.
find in a cave. A Minecraft parody song or no answer.
Moving on, the worst title.
The worst
for a
title
rap
for a
song.
rap song. I'm Gone Country.
Vote.
Or positive things about women in LBGT. That's an awesome joke.
That is. Sometimes the truth is the best thing.
Okay, got the joke. Jesus Christ. Okay, so back in like 2002, 2003, I don't remember which, South Park had a whole episode, two-parter episode, where the boys actually go to Afghanistan. I think it's Afghanistan. And Cartman has like a Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd style face-off with Osama bin Laden. Right?
Round one is behind us.
In the
Let's see how
episode,
you
though,
scored.
the U.S. military was trying to get something to raise the spirits and morale of the people of Afghanistan, and they wanted to get Fleetwood Mac there. So the lead singer of Fleetwood Mac, they deliver her, and it's a go.
Here comes
nobody knows
round
the
two.
difference.
Hey,
That's
if you
the
like
joke.
round one but thought all the points should be doubled, have I got the round for you.
Mochi, how you doing? I'm doing all right. My day's been okay so far, other than
Folks in the audience can try the audience
Other than having to go
play-along
grocery
while
shopping,
we
which
wait for our
fucking
players
sucks.
to finish.
Okay, anyways, yeah. Okay, I'll listen it out loud.
this is such a bad joke. I don't care though. It's funny to me. You know what's funny, Rixor? Like, I really enjoyed Zootopia for what, like, just what it was. And it didn't dawn on me until literally after I had seen it that the furry community would really enjoy that movie. I mean, to each their own. I'm not judging. No judgment here at all. None. Like, you do you. I just didn't even realize it. I was like,
Hurry up,
this is
use
a
the
fun
safety
animal
pin. You can't
talking
think of
movie for
anything.
kids. And then I watched it, I was like, with racial undertones.
These better be good. Prompt number one is...
Then I go on the internet and I'm like,
Rooster
oh.
about ostriches.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like on
Okay,
any
select your
website related to
favorite
the first time I find is probably from that movie.
What most people don't know about ostriches, they really enjoy flaming hot Cheetos, or if they stand on the other leg, they die. I think that's flamingos you're thinking of.
Nope, okay. Nothing in the story. It's Pokemon stuff, though. Someone did a cover of the Tetris theme and the Mega Man 2 Game Boy Heart theme. Okay, pictures in Seattle. Okay. Come on, FA, you're failing me. Failing me, FA.
Though I will say this.
And
If you
next,
weren't a furry
good
before
use
watching
for an old CD
Zootopia,
tower.
it would not surprise me, especially after the whole
Get voting.
Shakira antelope and her hot tigers. A good use for an old CD tower, a tape tower, or a place to hold hot pockets. Oh, that's my favorite.
Hey, I love that one too, but like, let's squish them. I think that makes it better though. You can try to put a hot pocket in there, you can squish like the flats. You are the volcano onto your lap. Perfect.
And next is elections would be a whole
lot better if instead of debates we had the candidates blank. Slam poetry or
Okay,
draw their
vote.
persona. Do it, you wimps. You fucking cowards.
Yeah, Undertale's one I don't hear a lot.
Oh, fucking Undertale. Jesus Christ, yeah, I forgot about Undertale.
That's actually what I don't hear a lot of in terms of video games. That's a new one to me.
Undertale, I couldn't figure out why it was such an enormous hit. And then I played it and I was like, oh, it's really quirky and fun, and I enjoy like what it's trying to do and say and yada yada yada. And then and I picked up all of the
Coming up next,
undertones
a
about
sex
just accepting
position
people for who
ghosts.
they are, and like it doesn't matter what what kind of like I got all that and I understood it was great. Sex position for ghosts, the Boosinary or Ghost to Ghost. Ooh, I like this one. Just a pun. But then like somebody else pointed out to me, I don't remember when, about the because somebody didn't say that it was necessarily furry because they're monsters or something like that. And I think my argument back was just like, so?
Yeah, that's a, like, so it counts.
Up next,
Right,
the
there's some
worst
section. There
thing
you
to
go.
hear during a massage.
The worst thing to hear during a massage. Snap,
It's
this
voting
was gonna
time.
go into my fab compilation. Or, would you like fries with that? Ooh boy.
That's a good one. Good point.
Right, Rick. So that's what I was saying, like, man, if it doesn't hurt, like, honestly, my attitude is if it doesn't hurt anybody else, why the fuck are you gonna say anything about it to anybody? If you're gonna judge people, do it in here. Do it in your own brain. Don't fucking bring that shit outside. No one cares.
Exactly.
Next on deck, an awkward thing to say to the naked guy next to you on the bus.
An awkward thing to say to the naked
Oh,
guy
no,
next to
your
you on the bus.
devices.
So, you wanna, never mind. I need some Euro sauce. Wanna donate? That's called tahini sauce, I'll have you know. And it does not come out of penises.
I think it does if you're a pop.
It does if you work hard enough for it.
Why do you think it doesn't have anything on? It just got back from talking.
Next, text message that Jesus sends at 3 a.m.
A text message that Jesus sends at 3 a.m. I bored as fuck. Wanna play Quiplash or you want to fuck? It's getting warmer in my room, I can feel it. If Jesus played Overwatch, who do you think he'd name? Yeah.
We all know it would probably mean, let's get the full list of the characters.
Round 2's done. Let's see who's winning.
I mean, you want to go the ridiculous or like the obvious one to be Mercy, because she heals and she's looks like an angel.
Yes, that would be the obvious one. Name with Google, just tell me the list of heroes. There's so many now.
That's right.
You want to go with the
round
Jesus
3,
losing
the
his shit in a
last
fucking
flash.
gambling
Look
room and
alive,
flipping
because
on the
you're all
tables.
getting the same
You say
prompt this
Doomfist.
time.
Let's go. The new one. You
Make
talk
up
the
a phrase
hamster
that goes
shit
with
off.
this acronym.
Wrecking Ball or Hammond?
Yeah. And like, or let's look at like, what groups that we don't have playing our games yet? Come on.
I don't know what this is. Oh, this is awful. That's terrible.
Okay, soak it in. Choose who gets a
Earl
medal
kicks
now.
olives. Ejaculate knockout. End kissing online. EKO. I get it. Erotic knowledge obstacle. Enchilada kill ovaries. Or Eve Kelly Osbourne. So I know you're not going to watch it, Valer,
Yeah.
but you've heard of the show Glow on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
So Josh and I are going to review season 2,
Okay, who's
1
picking
and
up some
2,
medals?
technically, because that's what we
Bronze
do for the
Show me the
podcast.
silver.
And
Now the gold. Now
my
we
mom and I have been
transform
watching,
those
like, we
medals
stayed
into
up till
points.
3 a.m. last night watching season 2. For like 3 episodes from ending it. But that's like, honestly, I know it's hard for you to sit down and watch a thing. That show is out fucking
Okay,
standing.
let's see those final
Yeah,
scores.
it's actually on my list to watch, and I need to get around to it at some point.
It's not that long of a watch. When it comes to TV shows, it's only 10 episodes, which is mildly better than like 13, 15, or 20. And they're only and they're less than 40 minutes apiece. And I say less than 40 minutes because they range in time. Some are like seriously 26, some are 36, like it depends.
Okay. Your classics with Netflix. Like, we can go for wherever the hell we want.
Yeah. Well, that's what I like about it. Alright, we'll do one more Jackbox game and then switch over to like trivia or something like that. We'll see. Yeah, I was slow as hell on that.
Yeah, that's not that the letters were very close to each other.
Miss Pancake. Oh, Zoo night. Actually, no, fuck it. We'll do, go to trivia instead.
Oh yeah, trivia exists in this game. I completely got. Anything else real quick on that?
Well, I don't know how much longer I'll be doing this because I can feel the heat rising in my room. Like, I'm starting to get sweaty under arms and shit.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to be a short stream.
Well, yeah, that's to be expected. I don't even want to check what it's like over here, because it is just horrible right now.
Let's see. Over here it is 90 degrees outside.
Let me check my watch. 88. Nope, it jumps up to 91. I think. I don't know. It's stupid. Either way, it's crazy.
I fucking hate the summertime. Absolutely hate the summertime.
Oh god, same. Because how much harder to actually, like, stay comfortable than it is, like, the winter. You know?
Yeah.
In the summer, it's like you're screwed. You can't do anything.
Dude, it's awful. I guess we only got 4 people. That's good enough, I guess, right?
Yeah, especially for trivia.
We lost quite a few people once I switched.
It's
Oh
to be
well.
expected.
Well, I'm not a player.
Welcome to Trivia Night. Looks like we get to skip the tutorial section, which will at least reduce the strain on my beautiful voice. Let's go. Okay now, first question. Which Real Housewives series is the original?
Which Real Housewives series is
Answer
the
the
original?
question. That means you weirdos in the
Oh.
audience too.
I think it's this one.
Yeah, I know which one it's not. That's it.
And the correct answer is...
Okay, I was right.
Who got the question right?
It was either 2 or 3. I just didn't know.
Too easy.
Yeah, because one was
I've got more questions for you.
6 years ago.
Without receiving
Without
special
receiving
permission,
special permission, what is the highest number an NFL quarterback can wear? I might have this one wrong.
And the
Oh,
correct
I
answer
know I got
is
this one wrong.
this
Oh, I
one.
was right. Yes. I was the only one right. Haha! That's what living in a house full of sports fans gets you. Yay!
Welcome to the killing floor. Aw, hell, son. It's math time. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Whoever does the worst dies. Let's get this math party started. Oh crap, I forgot to put fractions in.
Shit.
You're almost there. Math it up.
I'm not. I can't do math. This.
A tie is bad for everyone involved. Oh no, now you're a math ghost.
Good to know we gotta be idiots together.
It's early, but here are your
Your
scores.
personal
But don't
bar-off.
get too high or too low because you're all doomed, remember? And how's the audience doing?
It's not easy being
Maybe
cheesy.
we shouldn't have checked in with the audience after all. Do better,
right.
audience.
Yeah, that was one that I get.
Here's another one.
I don't blame you.
What nation's flag shows an eagle
What nation's
attacking a
flag
snake?
shows an eagle attacking a snake?
American, only America? So that's an answer? Okay. Like, I know it's not America. I'm not stupid. But that was actually, like, a false choice. Laugh my ass off.
Fuck. I think I got this one. I don't know flags that well. Son of a bitch.
I really don't.
This one?
I got it
Yeah,
right,
well-
yay.
Only a
Me-
ghost.
It's Mexico.
That's what I
Very
thought.
How about this? Which
Which foul-mouthed comedian hosts the kids show Thomas and Friends?
Okay.
And the correct answer is this.
Damn it! Why didn't I fucking know that? My favorite comedian, and I didn't know
I
that.
want to show you something.
I
Welcome
need to
back
find
to
Thomas
the
and
killing
Friends. I'll just
floor.
say that much.
We're going to play the finger cutting game.
Hey, it's only
Just
the finger
choose one
cutting
of your
game.
fingers to cut off.
Oh, good. Thank God.
My dog could do it, but he doesn't have fingers. Have at it. Ah! Hope you weren't a pianist. Pianist.
Every time I play this with a new person, they always go, well, realistically, you'd want to get rid of a pinky because you don't need a pinky as much as I was like, that's not the
Let's see
point
how
of
the
this.
scores look now.
Yeah, no.
Let's try
Pick
another
a random
one.
choice at this point because you're screwed.
Yeah.
What does the first
What does the
A in
first
NASA
A
stand
in
for?
NASA stand for?
Who picked this?
You couldn't answer.
Which
I was like, I knew it like the second after the answer should have. I'm like, oh, it's aeronautics. I couldn't find it. God. Lost it
We're
right there.
going to play chalices.
Oops, chalices.
Pick a chalice to poison.
Which one do I put it in?
Now it's your turn to play.
Said the creep.
Pick a chalice to
At a-
drink from.
Bachelorette party?
You wouldn't
I
believe how
guess.
Yeah.
the drinks have been drunk. Now let's see what everyone
This will
drank.
totally get me not in jail. Something like that? I don't know.
I got you.
He doesn't think.
I got you.
Here it comes.
Odds were not that good.
No, they were
Poison,
not.
Just like Joffrey.
We all picked different ones,
Spoilers.
which is awesome.
Oh,
So So I was telling Josh that I'll probably do a longer stream of this later in the week at some point. You know, when it's below 90 degrees outside my room. It's supposed to be in the 80s for the rest of the week. But I probably won't stream on 4th of July because I doubt anybody's going to be on. Alright, salads that contain hard-boiled eggs. Greek salad or caprese salad? Caprese salad.
Let's see the right answers.
Damn it. None of
A
them.
space for every right answer.
Noble gases.
Noble
Butane,
gases.
oxygen, or nitrogen. Or and nitrogen, I should say. Fucking ballsack.
Sharks. I thought.
Sharks. Oh, fucking Christ.
Clever game.
I have to raise some harder questions.
Slowly inching away.
Can you stay out of the shadows?
Girl Scout cookies. Famous Amos Samoas or Milanos. Again, with the clever answer.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, porcini, button, or portobello. All three.
No fair.
You say porcini? That was not a button, not a
Here's
mushroom?
another one.
Yeah, come on.
Characters are
It sounds like a meat. It sounds like an Italian meat. So. Characters in Star Wars A New Hope. Darth Vader, Jar Jar Binks, R2-D2. That's easy for me. You know, the guy with the Star Wars tattoo.
This is so exciting!
Academy Award for Best Original Song. Everything is awesome. My Funny Friend and Me, or Man or Muppet. I'm second guessing an answer here. Mother puss fucking son of a fuck!
You killed your friend! Better get away fast.
How many you remember? Iceland, France, Australia. Yeah. Okay. Didn't know if Australia was in there.
Another life swap! European capitals.
Yeah, with nuclear.
I will search it. That's
I
really
knew-
wrong option.
I knew London was an answer, but I wasn't sure if Rome was.
Yeah. It does feel like a trick one where it's like, okay, well, everyone knows Rome. But that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
Like, everyone knows New York City. But that's not the capital of New York, you know?
right. Let's do one more game of this, and then one game of espionage. I can't think of the name of it for some reason. And then we'll call it. We'll actually host Half Empty.
Nice.
Ippy! We got 5 people this time.
Ooh, fancy.
I think that's all we're getting, by the way, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. I mean, I say that because there was somebody in the audience. I'm assuming it was Blocker X, because he wasn't playing earlier. Or she did. They weren't playing earlier. How about that?
Okay, now, first question.
Chris Kimball founded which cooking magazine? Bon Appetit, Cooking Light, Southern Living, or Cook Illustrated? One of 2, because I know the other 2 were not written by him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying which is which.
And the correct answer is...
It's actually no
Fuck.
longer with the
It
magazine.
was the other one that I didn't guess.
Which leaves only you. I have a surprise for you.
Jason is hosting. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the killing floor.
I'll be ending
Let's play a dice
in
game.
roughly
I'll go
20 to 30
first.
minutes, give or take.
8. Hi there. Should they roll higher or lower?
To live,
The
they should
choice
roll
is
higher.
yours.
Please say higher?
You must
please
have a
and-
personal vendetta or something.
God, you can just hear the
Roll lower
disappointment.
than me or you die.
Son of a fucking whore.
You hate to see that.
Howdy
see
Doody
it,
was
but I
was
assume you
a
hate to
children's
see it.
show with a mannequin puppet thing that was creepy. From the 1940s, 30s, 20s.
Here's everybody's scores.
40s.
It's a good way to compare yourself to others and maybe start to
Yes.
feel bad about yourself. Alright, next question.
Which
film
film in the Jurassic Park franchise starred William H. Macy? Boy, give me a harder question next time, huh? Actually, I think this is kind of a hard question for you there, bro.
Yeah? Very.
First, I don't think you know who William H. Macy is.
Who said?
And secondly, I doubt you've seen Jurassic Park 3.
The rest of you.
Am I right on all accounts?
Second
Hey
one.
girl, welcome back to the killing floor. Ugh, look at this mess. There's blood all over this art. I hope you're a splatter expert. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. You know, this game can
Don't
get
know,
pretty
Jason,
hectic.
'cause
I worked pretty hard on the timing.
in
But
Back
let's
to the
take a
Future
moment
2, they go to the
just
future,
relax
so
for a
I
little
doubt
bit.
it's 2.
Enjoy each other's company.
It has
Isn't
to be
this
1.
nice? We should do this
Because it
more
goes back to
often.
19...
Anyway, reproduce the pattern on your device
53?
by tapping on all the spaces that were red.
Or
Then
63.
press submit when you're done.
1963?
The person who is furthest from the pattern will die.
65. 55? Fuck. 1955. He goes back to 1955. Because the movie takes place in 85.
Here's that
Because the
mark
future is
again.
2015,
And here's what you did.
which would be 30 years in the future. And he goes back in the first one 30 years in the past. Ugh. Because in the third movie, he goes 100 years in the past.
Back to the scoreboard.
Look, I'll get there. I'll get there. I've watched all the movies a lot.
Corona,
Marrow,
are all
and
types of
Mung
what?
are all types of what?
Let me know.
Hey,
I didn't see Gregg's message until just now.
God damn it.
Who
It's
picked
like, oh shit.
this?
I was over there laying and
rest
stretching
of
out in the
you
living
are
room
still
floor and
alive.
playing some PS4 and
Let's go someplace
was watching
fun.
some Glow.
Nice. How the fuck did you get inside my
Explore
room?
the magical world of words.
And,
Use letters to spell
hold
the
on, guys, I'll
longest
be right
word
back.
you can before time runs out.
I said to
Don't
Misty,
be
I was
the
like,
person
hey,
with the
honey,
shortest
while you're over
word
there in the
or
kitchen,
you'll regret
because I heard
it.
the Discord chime go off. I was like, see if it was Greg who sent me a message. And sure enough, he sent one 2 hours ago. I was like, son of a fucking bitch. I'm missing out. How you doing, Valere? Good? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Where did that remote go?
Alright, I'm back. Oh, we're watching my sister's dog, and he's not allowed in my room, so we have a
Let's
baby
see what
gate
you
up,
came up with.
and he figured out how to get past it.
That little rat bastard.
This was inevitable.
Oh, I thought the game was saying that pixels didn't count as a word. I was like, bullshit. Alright.
Let's try.
So
number
yeah,
one.
we're not gonna go
The Donner
too
Party
much
were
longer,
trapped on
Josh, just
which
because I
mountain
have to. My room is getting way too hot right now.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, I know. The Donner Party was trapped on which mountain range? Rockies, Catskills, Sierra Nevada, or Appalachian? Oh, it's one or two.
I know for a fact that it wasn't two of those.
Right. Well, those are the two I'm not voting for.
Yeah, because I live in one of them.
If it was number 4, they went way too far south.
And the correct answer is this one.
Fuck.
Number 2 and 4 both used.
I wasn't sure if it was
Hey,
Rockies or Sierra Nevada.
Wrong.
No, it was in California,
Let's play
so
a
of course it was Sierra Nevada.
See, that's what I couldn't remember
Now
where,
I'd like you
like,
to make some art. I've got to use
where they
this
started
drawing
eating each
technology
other.
for some of the other games, right? Nighthawks. Draw this thing
What's
as
funny
best as
is,
you
you
can
know,
and press
outside
send
of
when you're
this
finished.
region, everybody pronounces the word as the Appalachians, but here everybody calls it the Appalachians. And there isn't actually a town like 45 minutes from here called Appalachia.
well, we discovered this also with Thanos, because you pronounce it Thanos.
Yes, I've always pronounced it Thanos, and I'm not the only one that does.
I didn't
I've
say you
actually-
were. It's honestly an accent on the A. That's all it is. That's the only difference.
Yeah, I always read it as what? I guess that's the long-sounding A, Thanos. I always read it that way.
Well, that makes sense because you probably pronounce most A sounds as
Now
A,
everyone
not
gets to
A.
vote. Pick the drawing that you
Not
hate
all,
the
obviously,
most.
because that would be ridiculous. But
Yeah, because if you pronounced all with
Seriously,
an instead
vote for
of
the
ale,
drawing that sucks.
and then it's a drink.
I'll say this: one thing that drives me absolutely batshit crazy is when people add letters or add sounds, or like
The
so
votes are in.
the nut that you would find in a tree that starts with an
This
A.
is why
What is that called?
self-expression is overrated.
It's an acorn, of course.
God damn it! The one you can eat.
I should probably make sure I save this drawing somewhere.
You know what I'm talking about, though,
Well,
right?
maybe not.
I want you guys to
here.
say it out loud because I'm getting to an anecdote here.
We're whittling down to just one player has finally
Here,
come
hang on,
to
I'll type it in
fruition.
chat.
Let's do this.
Say that
Glad to
word.
see you've made it here alive. But can you
Almond.
escape with
Okay,
your body?
almond. It seems like most people pronounce it
Here's your
almond.
first category.
However, my dad, growing up, because he
Ironies
worked in an
Alanis
almond orchard,
Morissette's
he would
Ironic.
pronounce it
Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
almond or almond. Almond without the L sound. Like the L was gone, right? And I would always say like, I think it was almond is how he pronounces it.
Decisions.
And he, I think I got that
Let's
backwards.
see
I
the
think I
right
did
answers.
what's not an, fuck it, whatever.
A space for every right
And I would always
answer.
say, like, Dad, that's not how you pronounce it. That's ridiculous. Like,
Weirdo yanking
it
big
is,
songs.
Ryan. Welcome to Use Your Words. I know the answer to this one very easily. And I would say, Dad, why do you pronounce it almond when it's almond? And he'd be like, because when we were, you know, you have to hit the trees to get the almonds or the almonds out, and we would say that we knocked the L out of them. And I'm just like, that's fucking stupid. How dare you?
Conifer trees.
Can you zoom your camera in a little bit, dude?
Why?
There's. What is that?
Hold on,
Get
hold on.
closer. Get closer.
On my face?
Yeah, around your nose.
Right here?
Oh, dude, you better
That
wash your
ghost is gonna
nose.
catch ya. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be.
You need to wash your nose for real.
States of Mexico.
I don't know what you're getting at.
I'm saying you need to wash your nose. That's what it smells.
I'm offended. But not by, like, not because it was an insult.
Question. African nations.
You know what? For you, Josh, we'll go until fucking 6 o'clock over here for another hour. I'll suffer in the heat for you. Okay? You jerk. Oh, I think that is.
Why did you time out, Ryan?
You weren't in there? I can't. I'm a mod, so like, oh,
Good.
next
Now
best thing.
escape before the others catch you.
Post race, folks, with Valaire in the caboose. Countries that start with countries and capitals that start with B: Belgium, Spain, Lebanon. Oh fuck! I think it's just that one actually.
Nope.
Also, hi Ryan. I don't think I said hi to you. Wow,
Well, you know,
I
Greg.
couldn't have been more wrong if I tried.
Blood. Here's another one. Mortal Kombat characters.
More
I don't
combat
want their
characters.
national football team. I want
So Josh, yesterday I mentioned to you that I wasn't going to stream because SGDQ was ending, and then Felicia Day had a charity marathon going on.
Yeah.
I didn't get to specify what that was about. So the summer games done quick was obviously for if you've watched any of it, was for Doctors Without Borders. And they ended up raising $2.2 million. I want to say.
yeah, over 2 million.
But the Felicia Day one, she ended up raising $250,000
I'm impressed.
for a charity called RISIS, and that stands for
So much blood.
I don't remember what it stands for, but basically the organization helps immigrants who are coming to this country who are now being labeled as criminals or who are having their children taken away. Basically helps them become citizens. Helps them not have to deal with that bullshit.
Oh. That's awesome.
Yeah. We should have
I didn't
fucking.
know exactly what was going on. No,
Another life swap.
I know we're just thinking like, oh, it's really fucking hot. So of course I wasn't thinking anything of it.
Yeah, fair enough. I could have just said that. I could have said it's gonna be 105. So no.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about today. That's why I was like, well, fuck it, I'm just going over here and play some video games and
Well, okay, so remember how I've talked to you about the fact I might have diabetes, or I have some form of it, low-end diabetes?
Yeah.
I should fucking keep shit in my head about stuff like that. What a didgeridoo was an instrument, huh?
Yeah.
Invertebrates.
What was I saying before I got distracted?
Something about low-end diabetes.
Oh, yeah. Last night I was watching season 2 of Glow with my mom, and she was like, I have these mini cakes if you want some, and I'm like, oh, for sure. And so today I woke up with just a fucking splitting headache. I was like, why does sugar give me such a headache now? And I looked it up, and apparently, like, if you eat processed sugar when you have any form of diabetes, it can spike your blood sugar, and that causes headaches. Didn't know that. I mean, I knew that eating sugar gave me headaches, but I didn't know the reason. So that was one of my big reasons for not wanting to stream today, because I was like, I'm gonna fight this headache. So like around fucking 2:15, the headache went away. It was not hot in my room, and I was just like, fuck it, I can do an early stream. All right, Josh,
Well,
what do you want to play?
If
What game do you want to play?
worse comes to worse, you know, we could stream on my channel and you wouldn't have to stay in your room and you could like.
The problem with that is I'd have to go downstairs, and my parents are downstairs, and they're not gonna want me on Discord. Like I could play, but
Yeah. Well, just saying.
it's fucking awful, Jason.
Goddamn California heat.
What do you want to play, Josh?
I was going to say, what if you guys played already?
Quiplash and this.
Oh. I was going to suggest we play some Quiplash, but if you guys are tired of it, I'd feel bad.
I don't care.
I don't care.
It's just been like me, Valera, and a couple other people.
Yeah, we can play some Quip.
Alright.
With a very unexpected discussion about Disney films. So there was that.
Disney films.
We were basically talking about how, long story short, that Zootopia gave birth to a lot of people discovering that they're furries.
Oh.
It's basically the Lion King of the 2000s. Late 2000s.
I just saw your comment, Valera. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, technically I'm not wrong. Worst comes to worst, you lose a foot.
I mean, really. One of my buddies, we were doing a Google Hangout last night, and they broadcast it live on YouTube. And one of my buddies, he was giving me a hard time. You know, he's a friendly ball buster and everything. He's like, you know, when we go to TFCon in Chicago later this year, your big old hug and I'm gonna tweak your nipples. I was like, no, without tucking $1 in the waistband, you're not. He's like, I'll do it and you won't be able to kick me back. I was like, I'll stump the shit out of you though.
I'll touch you with the stump. Come here, I'll touch you.
Oh, I'm excited about what's going to happen tomorrow with this stuff.
Oh, you
Yes. That exact thing that we discussed, that's happening tomorrow.
Gotcha. That'll be fun to promote.
You're gonna be disturbed.
So I want to tell you about this, Josh. So apparently I was checking the mail the other day, walking down my neighborhood, and 2 houses down, there's a young man who is missing his right foot, or his right leg, I should say, right? And he was walking on crutches, and he was trying to get into his car, or his mom's car, and I was like, do you need help? And he was like, yeah, if you could just like hold your arm out and just like steady it. And I was like, yeah, no problem. So I let him hold on to my arm while he got inside. And I was like, quick question, how did you lose your leg? And he goes, and I shit you not, he goes, staph infection.
Yeah.
I was like, what are the odds?
Well, you know, I got stung by a jellyfish when I went to the beach. That's what it was. That's a new one I've got in the bag for
I'm trying to think of some other ones. You could say one of your cats bit
I
your
did
foot.
escape from the escape room within the 1 hour time limit, and this was the penalty.
You just look at a guy and be like, "Don't piss off your wife."
Wandered into the bear trap display aisle at the Bass Pro Shops. Wasn't paying
Blair.
attention. Flew on Delta.
I like the one that Ryan's like. He fucking goes for the. I just picked it up, by the way, Ryan, but he went for the scary movie reference. Grab onto my strong hand. Scary Movie 2 specifically.
Damn it, we need one more. One more.
So are you still on season 1 of Glow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe 5. I don't know. I was watching them.
What do you think of it so far?
It's interesting. There's some genuinely funny stuff in it. I wasn't expecting as much movie as it is.
I could have given you a warning on that, I guess.
I'm fine with it. I mean, it's not like, oh shit, boobs, they're gonna scare me.
I was also thinking of Madison, but
Well, she's been playing Roblox
oh my
on the
god.
PC all day.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
God,
10.
Her and her friends, 11 now.
11.
Her and her friends love that shit.
That's right, she had a birthday recently.
Yep. And then a week later, I lost my leg.
Happy birthday!
How'd you lose your leg? My daughter turned 11. I just couldn't take it anymore.
It's the only thing that made me feel alive. I had to bite my own leg off to escape. That's how you should say that, Josh. You'd like, my daughter had a birthday party with all of her friends over, and the only way I could escape was bite my own leg off.
Yeah. She was doing something to drive me nuts the other day. I said, if you don't knock it off, I'm going to break my other foot off in your ass. She's
Oh.
like, what? I was like, yeah, we'll both of us in the emergency.
Do you want to...
Hit me with the foot sticking out of your ass, and then me with a bloody stump on the other leg.
You want to tell the story about like you tricking her into something or thinking she had to do something because Misty wasn't there?
Oh, well, yeah, I don't give a shit to tell that story. I don't care a bit, because I can't walk to a toilet, and there is not clearance for a wheelchair to get to my bathroom. And because toilets are so low to the ground, I cannot get the leverage to push up off of one right now. I have to use what they call the bedside toilet, which is basically a metal frame with a plastic platform and a hole underneath it and a bucket. In other words, I have to shit in a bucket. Now, here's the thing. My wiping technique, I know it varies, and I know a long time ago we had this discussion on Heat's Sunday night stream with Slappy and Crits, talking about how it was a conversation about how you wiped and held your paper and all this and that, determined your character alignment in D&D.
Yeah.
But some people are sitters, some people are squatters, some people are standers. I'm a standard. Well, right now I'm not.
We got a full game, Josh,
adjustment.
by the way.
Sometimes I don't get myself too clean, so Misty has to assist.
Just so you know,
Well,
Josh, we have a full game, so I'm starting up the game.
Yeah, started. So yesterday, Misty was gone to the grocery store Friday for a couple of hours. She had to do a few errands. She was gone for a couple of hours, and Madison was here.
Let's play Quick Flash.
Actually on the phone with Misty and the kid, and she's like, "You gonna be alright?" I was like, "Yeah, but what's this on fucking Madison?" So I called Madison down the hall. She came in. She's like, "What is it?" I was like, "I need you to help wipe my ass."
This is round one.
She's like,
"No,
no.
or not. 3-1. Everyone gets to decide.
Misty was on the phone. I had her speak
someone
on
else's.
Madison.
Democracy at work. You score
God.
based on the percentage of players who like
Gotta
your
do
answer.
it.
Plus, there are
She's
winners
like, "I don't want
bonuses
she was like, if you don't do it, you're a terrible daughter and you'll never get Christmas presents again. She's like, I don't care.
At this point, Santa's dead to me.
Attention audience, while you wait for these annoyingly slow players, why not try the audience play along?
Terror. I was like, I'm just kidding. I'm fine. I can do this.
It kind of reminds me of a prank my mom pulled on me. I had to get a full-on physical when I was younger, and hold on. I know the answer I want to put in here, so I'm just trying to write it. Yeah, to get a full-on physical, and so the doctor had to. Oh my god! All right, well, that's happening. He had to.
Hurry up! Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything.
Like, kind of like feel around my pelvic area, right? And that was embarrassing enough. But
in other words, they had to put the fingers on the face to make it cough.
Kind of. I don't think he made me cough, but it might have been.
Shit!
You got it in the last second.
Start this show.
Like your name is up.
Starting things
So.
off, something you should never say when pulled over
So
by
you
a
should never say
small-town
when
sheriff.
pulled over by a small town sheriff. Brunch buddies
Okay,
or
select your favorite
look,
quip.
I'm white. You cool, pig? Anyway, they tried to convince me that I needed to have my prostate checked, which I didn't. It was not part of the fucking. I was really young.
No,
I
they
was
just, how old were you again?
like 14, 15.
Pedophile doctor.
Well, it was less him and more the nurse, and she thought it was fucking hilarious. Like, they're like, you have to pull down your pants and you have to show your butt. Just like, I don't want to know. Like, I remember it being an eternity, but apparently it was like 5 minutes.
And next is the worst
What
reason to call
sucks is, I'm
911.
probably gonna have to have that done soon, and I'm not looking forward to it.
911, what's your emergency? I pissed on my hand.
That's what you get going in there trying to hold it like a baseball bat and get this over the last 3 fingers. Not you specifically, I'm just saying in general.
I mean,
Ooh, good one, right?
there's a little girl selling water.
Next on deck, remember, when dining at a sushi
There
restaurant,
was the
you should
little girl
never
selling
ever
water.
blank.
There was the fucking
Vote
people
now.
that were using the barbecue at the park. And then there was the black kid mowing his neighbor's yard. And a guy saw him and called the cops on him for mowing the yard.
There's also that
Oh yeah.
Next,
there's a black guy who was in charge of, I think, either renovating or cooking a hat. He was doing something.
okay, vote.
He's allowed to be there. By the the owner said, "You're allowed to be here." White neighbors next door called the cops on him, and he was like, "Yeah, go ahead, call him. I'm here. I'm supposed to be here. Go ahead and call him." The cops actually sided with the guy. They actually was like, "Okay, you call the cops. What are you threaten this guy? We're gonna arrest you."
Oh, so the cops actually arrested the people that called?
No, they threatened to though. They were not happy with her.
Next on
Happy
the
with the
list,
person who called. This kid's like wasting her time.
Crayola color.
Rejected name for Creole color. Lady in pink.
Well,
Next
Oh,
prompt.
then,
A
yeah.
bad thing to hear the person cutting
it's
your
like that's an
hair
obvious.
say.
Like really, really.
Put in your votes.
Oh man. So Jason, your story reminds me of I might have told this on the Heat stream, but when I was about 11, 12 years old, I pissed off my little brother so much that his defense, whenever I teased him, was to kick me in the nuts. Like, that was just his immediate defense, right? And it happened so frequently that my testicles swelled up to about, yeah, I want to say like slightly bigger than golf balls.
Ow.
To the point where I had to walk like I was on, like I got off a saddle.
An appropriate
Or
song
saddle walk, I was like bow-legged.
Also, age. That's what it's not.
Vote on your
I was
devices.
gonna say that's what? But I didn't take into account the age or something.
Orgy for One by Ninja Sex Party is a brilliant answer.
It is.
But anyway, so because of this problem, I had to go see a doctor, obviously. And the doctor was hot. Like, real attractive.
My system of it down. And I've never tried to rip one out, just system of it down. But specifically that song. You know, it's like, before... That part.
Unicorn flatulence smells like.
Boy, Discord did not help you there at all.
Good.
And vote.
Good, that was the intention.
Oh, that's such a good answer. Son of a bitch.
Most of them were good. But I really lost the one.
I lost. Full on, I lost this one.
That was me. Being raped by Serge, thank you.
There you go. So the story ends with like the doctor being really attractive, like
Yeah.
redhead, large breasts, and I just like, and she was like, I need to like help your
Round one's
nuts,
over.
and
Let's
I
check
need to
the
have you
scoreboard.
cough, and like my fucking 12-year-old brain couldn't handle that, so she's like, you need to turn your head and cough, and I was like, my mom's standing right here, like everything's, you know, she can't see anything, and I just go, like I didn't even actually cough, like it was like a little
Now
like,
time for round two. Everything is worth double.
and my mom
Should
did
do
not.
it again.
Immediately, my mom just starts like cry laughing. She could not. She's just like, Greg, cough. So actually, like then I did a
Folks in
big
the
cough.
audience can
And,
try the audience play
Fuck
along
me.
while we wait for our players to finish.
I have another brief story to tell you that I think's really funny when it comes to like things like that.
Alright, there we go.
Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to.
We'll make them all in a while. Depends on who's there.
Let's start this show. Starting us off, everybody poops too.
Everybody poops too. Diarrhea flows.
Okay,
or...
choose your favorite.
Wait, there's a first everybody poops? Yes, there is.
Yep. Yeah, REM wrote that song, didn't they? Cause everybody poops. Sometimes.
Oh, so back in 9th grade when I dislocated this kneecap, I did it in the shower, just by slipping, right?
What was it when you had that fucking Maxim folder?
It was
Poster?
around, yes, it was around that time, but at that moment I was,
Is that why you slipped in this shit?
no. Full on. I literally, what I would always do is have my back to the shower head and wash my hair, and then turn around and rinse it off. That's what caused it this time. Don't get me wrong, that happened frequently.
That answers.
The Yelp review from millennial that would leave about World War II. English, I don't care. Turns out that it's pretty.
That's a good one.
So when I went to the hospital, I remember laying there and like the nurses were looking at my knee, like, poking it and prodding it, and the doctor's like taking notes, and he looks up and he's like, "So how did this happen?" And I went, "I was washing my hair. When I went and turned around in the tub, I slipped and fell, and my knee popped out of socket." And he goes, he looks me straight in the face and he does this. I don't know if you can see the camera, so you see the motion in a second, but he goes, "Were you doing the Latin mumbo?" No! And if I was, I wouldn't tell you because my mom's right there.
Next one, be prepared. Always keep a blank in your pocket. Get to voting.
Be prepared. Always keep a preparation H in your pocket or a tube of yeast infection cream in your pocket.
Ew.
What's more common to happen that you would need? I'd go with yeast cream. Because I feel like I feel like a hemorrhoid problem is more of a, oh fuck, I need to go to the hospital situation, not a, let me put a dab of this white cream up my butthole.
You like Roger White cream in the butthole? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say I like it, I just said it's a thing.
Next up, a frequently asked question on www.
Hey,
I said
FAQ question
that
on...
right as Madison walked in here. She just gave me this fucking look. Oh my god.
Ready, set, vote.
Oh, that's gonna be a look for the rest of your goddamn life.
Pretty much. Have you seen that fucking new board game from Hasbro called Don't Step in It?
No?
It's the goddamn 6-foot-long mat that's made to look like a path of grass. And it comes with a blindfold, some jars of, some cans of Play-Doh, and a bowl. A little spinner that tells you how many steps to take. Wear the blindfold and you're supposed to walk across this mat to take however many steps, right? However, what the Play-Doh and the mold is for, you make little molds of shit
It's voting time.
and put it on the fucking mat, and it's called Don't Step in It. Yeah. They are catering to the lowest common denominator now.
Walker X, thank you for that follow.
But I told Madison, I said, you think I embarrass you now? I said, I'm gonna get that for you, that game. And I'm gonna make you and your friends play it. And when you're blindfolded, I'm gonna replace the Play-Doh with real shit. She's like, no! No! The thing would be to actually make one of the shits out of your actual shit, so that when they step in it,
And next, God sequel to James and the Giant Peach, James and the Giant Blank.
I was missing. I wouldn't really do that. What's going on, guys? It's fucking funny.
Hi, Ryan.
Yeah.
Next
What's
in
up,
line,
Rick?
one
thought I'd
lame
talk to you
thing to
since
say before your big drag race.
Okay, who would ever do that to you anyways? Like, that's Jeez, I don't know, Valere. Who would?
A lame thing to say before your big drag race. Is RuPaul sponsoring this? How many laps? Do you think RuPaul will like this?
That's a gag. I keep off this.
Well, I thought I was being
I like
clever.
the idea if there's laps in a drag race that is and parading around.
Yes.
Don't you dare fucking judge them, Josh.
I would totally be down for the idea of a drag race.
Boom! See, mine was one person better. See, I like that because it was
That's
my
it for round
answer.
two. Let's see those scores.
Ryan, that exists.
They do?
Yes.
What?
A drag race.
Nice. I love how Valere just keeps out of that.
Yeah, I did it for 1 second.
This is
I
round
have
3,
dignity.
the last lash. Everyone gets the same
I had that
every
once.
single
I
prompt
got
this
it
time.
in my foot. Now I don't have it anymore.
You keep on repeatedly stubbing your toe, and you're like, well, we have to get rid of it.
Play of a game.
I love you do that even with sarcastically.
Come up with a new snack food with this word in its game. Oh shit.
I mean, Double Drag On could be like the name of an anime.
Yeah.
That consists of that. Like the spiritual successor of like initial D. D actually stands for drag.
Initial D.
That's right.
This stream has been brought to you by the Initial D.
Yeah, if I had extra bits to spend, I would use a gift related to that, but I don't have the extra bits.
Wait, how much is it?
100.
I don't have that many.
I do, but like I'm saving them. Like,
All I gotta
usually-
say, Chubb, is you better make something really good happen if you want to see that.
Yes, immediately when I search up, I think there is a really good one
Here's
can
what
give I could
everybody
use.
wrote.
What happened?
Well,
What's
he
going on?
just got
You've
it
got
in.
3 medals to award.
Variety
A
snack sack.
silver and a
Big old
bronze.
sack of
Pick your
nuts.
picks.
Sack of nuts. It's just mixed nuts, seriously. The black sack full of tacks. Okay. Lack of sacks. How dog sacks. Or masacks.
The sacks. I mean, there's some good ones.
I should think there's a really bad one I could use. Anthony gets back. Oh, you know me, where
Anthony's.
I'm looking up.
Anthony's.
No, I don't. You immediately know what character I'm looking up to see if there's any gifts I could use in the middle of a podcast.
All right, let's see who earned those medals.
Anthony believes
Bring out the silver. And finally,
he's
gold.
gonna get lost on the way back.
All right, let's turn that into
And
cold
then by
hard
the time he
points.
does get back, he'll forget all about how to set up anything.
Probably because he has
settings.
Probably because he has to make a turn on Hyperbole Street. And try to ask people directions to Hyperbole Street.
That's the end.
And
Let's see
then
the
that
final
works.
scoreboard.
Wow, this would so be worth the 100
God
bits.
damn it. God damn it, Greg. You're in the big old sack of nuts. I was thinking, sack of nuts. Big old sack of nuts. And then you went, same fucking... Damn it. But, of course, Valaire wins. Valaire always wins with Whiplash.
Yep. Let me see if I can find it on the actual site so you can see what the hell I'm looking at.
Oh,
I
God,
could
Valaire.
use.
So we're gonna play this again, but I'm gonna use one of the episodes I have on my in the thing, because there's a lot of episodes, like user created episodes. Let's see what grab bag of shit we have.
I like grab bags of shit.
A grab sack of shit.
But yeah, so that's the gift I'm gonna use the second Anthony gets back. And if that extension's still on, I'll put it up in the middle of the podcast.
So this one's titled Adam's Big Butt.
God. Just that. I mean, I know it's a pony.
It's 2 bucks.
Oh,
Not
okay.
one. But two.
Are they Pokemon Sun and Moon butts?
That's the joke, apparently.
Hey, Joey Broadway, welcome to the stream.
I'm just like looking for the good stuff. Like, oh, wait.
That sounds like a game you play where you're trying to, like, kill a rabbit.
It does, and there's nothing for her. Damn it.
It's like a terrible
Man,
song that
killed
Elmo
it.
the Fudd singing. Queen the Rabbit.
And I didn't enjoy it. I was sad because I was actually mowing my grandmother's yard on a riding lawnmower, and something darted out of a bush right in front of my path, and I ran over it. And I was like, "What the fuck was that?" It was a baby rabbit, man. Oh, it was like, it killed me.
Dude,
I was
Same
so
thing.
fucking upset over that.
same thing happened to me, except it was with the frog. And
The frog was driving a lawnmower, and you darted out in front of it.
yeah, right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
you said it was the same thing,
explanation
but
for your
different.
situation, but I don't know.
That's what happened to my leg, actually.
Are you-
Frog ran over it while he was grabbing a lawnmower.
So yeah, I ended up.
Ryan, are you getting in this game? You're in the goddamn Discord. You better be saying yes to that.
So, God. Yes, is he the one with like the Princess T's and the O's and the S's?
Oh,
Get it right.
What?
I would think funny. It's nowhere close.
Okay, I guess I'll join.
it kind of looks like a worried pig's face.
You know what Jason almost made me accidentally hit the wrong button.
Oh shit. Jason, on our way to Minnesota, we hit a turtle that went flying like Mario and just kicked it.
But yeah, I ended up decapitating it.
Oh god.
Oh,
yeah.
Goodness.
I remember one time when I was like 9 or 10, I accidentally, I was riding my bicycle and a frog was in the way and kind of just rode my bike right over it, not thinking what it would do. It was gross. I was a terrible person when I was younger. When I was like 9 or 10, I was just terrible.
I would hate
Hate
I was that way
10-year-old
too.
me. I hate 10-year-old me.
I fucking hate 10-year-old you.
Me too.
But honestly,
Me too.
I was the exact same way too, dude. I mean,
I wasn't like that
I
on
look at it-
purpose all the time.
I look back on it right now and I realize what a fucking stupid little shit I was. But I kind of tested the whole theory of cats having 9 lives.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm Schmitty, and if you're lucky, I'll let you pick
It only
one
took
item from the mystery bucket.
Yeah, I've
But
never
first,
done that.
Whiplash.
It survived. But
First thing,
okay,
I just want
good,
to clear
good.
up a few rumors. Very
Yeah.
few players have died on my watch,
I'm
and
not
the
doing
ones
that
that
again.
have deserved it. Here's
That
round
was
one. You'll
where
score
I
points
had
based on the
privilege
percentage
stuff
of
like
people who prefer your answer. Have at it.
So,
yeah, now I'm just socially maladjusted. So
There you go.
While the players enter their quips, audience members can try.
so guys,
to
these are all
audience
custom.
play
I have
on their
absolutely no
devices.
idea what's in this pack, or at least I don't remember.
yeah, okay.
Alright. Got mine, man.
Discord decided to robot you and you cleared your throat there, so it sounded kind of cool.
Do I sound like a robot?
Okay, it's
I'm
time
sorry.
for some quiplashing. Up first.
Butthole says what?
Yes, I
Okay,
did that on
loading
purpose.
time. Pick your favorite.
Funny, I swear.
So new Let's Play of BMX Triple X from Achievement Hunter, or new Let's Play of Desert Bus 2 Sand in Your Bits from Achievement Hunter.
It only took 6 years to get the second episode.
Excuse me.
Sand in your bits, man. That's how I lost my leg, you know. Got sand in my bits, and they said, well,
Sand- you were trying to sand
what's
your
all
bits.
of that?
It gets over it.
Okay, next one.
Honey, what are you making?
The best kind of donut,
Vote on
Hungry
your
Orphan
devices.
Tear Filled, or Jizz Filled from the Nudie Boots Show. Ugh.
Ew!
So earlier today, my mom was reading something on her phone, and she was like, "If you ever feel bad about your life, just know that Maria here is a dildo dipper." Like, and it shows like a gif of this woman dipping a dildo, and I was like, "That's not a bad job. Like, she's not cleaning off dildos; she's just making them in the factory, right?" And I was like, way worse job as the jizz mopper at a peep show. And my dad's like,
I mean,
yeah,
what if she had to work in the quality product testing area?
that's even a better job.
Your
I
next
think
prompt
better.
is
I like how Josh said, on the option was
okay.
cancer.
Vote.
I almost gagged topping it.
What's my new band name? Backstreet Men or Gingivitis?
Gingivitis, a band full of gingers. They all have vitis.
Yeah. What would vitis consist of? What would be the symptoms of vitis?
Terrible weeping blisters, swelling, fever, just pretty much the same shit that made me lose my leg.
Next one.
So that's what's in staff is Vitus. Got it. Amazon starts
that's
hiring
all it
for
was.
this. Amazon Prime Resnets, Porn Prime, or Cum Taste Testers.
Ew.
Amazon Prime Presnets, folks.
Man, I like getting presidents.
Presidents of the United States of America.
Why does that sound like a hillbilly word? I like when Santa brings me presents.
I say it that way on purpose. And I guess because of my accent.
I feel like the person who actually says Presnets also voted for Trump. Just saying. Seems right.
Well, I did, so fuck you.
Time to vote.
What Atlantis should have been called? Atlantis. That Jason Momoa, am I right? Or Bone Town? Oh,
I mean, I think that would be more appropriate for Pompeii.
I need to be quiet. I just remember my mom was trying to take a nap.
Or more like Pump A. Aww.
And next.
There's not
I
a
was
time
totally
now.
going to tell that answer too. What the fuck?
Ready, set, vote.
The little-known eighth dwarf in Snow White, Stumpy, the even shorter double amputee dwarf, or Lanky Fuck.
Lanky fuck, he's that tall Jawa in the fucking episode 4.
All I gotta say, he's got no class.
You know what I'm talking about, Greg? When the Jawas are selling the droids to Luke and his uncle, there's one Jawa that's like almost as tall as 3PO in the
Yeah,
background.
like they got little people to play all the Jawas, except for the one dude that's like a 15-year-old kid.
Yeah, that was Lanky fuck.
That sounds like something that
Next in
Blanky
the hopper.
I just realized MagFest was a donut win. I went to Krispy Kreme or realized how to do an overdone job.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Well, no, the reason being that MagFest did that was because they wanted to basically run that to the ground so that people stopped doing it, and then it exploded.
No, that's the thing. Beat dead horses. Beat them.
Yeah, MagFest was
Kill
trying
some-
to beat that horse, and that didn't work.
No, that'll backfire on you. Beat them until they shoot you in the fucking face. Dead horses can't shoot you in the face, so just keep beating.
Damn.
That's a dead joke, I tell you what. Oh my god, so
If a dead horse
Round
can
one
shoot you in the
done.
fucking
Let's
face,
see
it
who's in
wasn't
the
good.
lead.
it might have been
Probably
Jason.
also wasn't a horse either.
It might have been Jason that put it in the meme group thing, but apparently it's a real thing, and I looked it up. That there's an argument between subs or dubs in Japan
It's
of
time for
American
round two, where
cartoons,
all point
and
values
there
are
is
doubled.
legitimately
That's
an
right,
argument
doubled.
about whether or not King of the Hill should be dubbed or subbed, and I want desperately to watch a Japanese sub of King of the Hill.
Audience members.
I found a clip.
Typing in
I
their
found a
answers.
clip
Try
of
the
it,
audience
and it's
play along.
brilliant. But the whole thing, want to watch a whole episode, maybe season.
Oh shit! No way. Oh god, this is gonna be great. You guys are gonna love one of my answers.
Yeah, I couldn't remember who did Jason.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you are the worst, Joey. Out. No, out. Come on, go.
Out.
Let's see what we're working with.
can you imagine
First
though
off-
doing Howard's voice subtitle?
Okay, use your device to pick your
It
favorite.
would literally be like, I should see that because
The stump doesn't smell. The stump doesn't smell. The foot now, that was a different story.
Hey, Misty,
I'm sure
can you
it
come here and
covers it.
smell my stump?
Everyone that they've
Tell my
released,
stuff, my stuff
Jason,
smells.
unless you're talking, or sorry, not Jason, but Joey, unless you're talking about the full-on pack, I have all of them but one, the first one. I think I've bought every single Jackbox game other than Party Pack 1.
Next on deck.
Party Pack 5, that comes out when? September, October?
It'll probably come out fall sometime. They've only released 2 games of it. I mean, not on stream. I like it in person, but not on stream.
Yeah. Idiots isn't not very fun.
It's a good game.
but you know.
It's honestly a good game. It's just not. It doesn't work on stream because you can't like when you're in person, it has a different feel to it. I don't know. It's never resonated on our stream. That's my point.
Why don't you get up on this wonky fuck?
I would have thought over because I would have been like, you get a dick, and you get a dick, and you get a dick. It's Jesus. He's immaculate.
Yo, for real? When you walk into a church and you see Jesus on that cross, you're like, God damn, he was fit, right? His abs are just
yeah.
popping.
Well, we know Gregg's answer.
I bet he was a fat fuck.
Probably what? Like, we already know he wasn't white and everything, so it's like, he's probably the fattest guy in like, the entire country.
My favorite story, my favorite story of Jesus to this day, and it'll always remain that way, is the story about him losing his fucking shit in a casino.
Time to vote.
Just, what? Ah! How dare you? It's the house of God! Fucking so funny. It's so funny to me every time I
I
hear about it.
like that. I like that one.
Malarviana?
Marijuana?
I like that. He wouldn't pronounce it.
Well, no, it's got one too many. Oh,
I'm sorry to call me
so
Marla. Her name is Marla Ravana.
Hey, you were right, Ryan. I did like the portion.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Vote on your devices.
What fucking question is... Yep, that's the answer. That's what I'm choosing.
Or masturbating to defend himself.
Does he deserve to?
No, just point no, not for all the. Not for all
I
that.
don't think a screenshot thing.
no.
Josh, I need you to know it is 95 degrees outside my window right now. So my room is like a
Keep going.
solid
Thunderstorming
87.
here.
Good, that means they're going to be one here
It's voting time.
soon. Eventually, don't decide, oh look, done.
Okay, what did you finally do with the body? Generalissimo Francisco Franco? That doesn't make sense. Who's that guy?
Yeah, it's generally San Francisco Franco, don't you know?
I mean, shit, where have you been?
That's generally San Francisco Franco. Probably well known.
Oh, that's why I was a cynic. That's why it made no sense.
So, did I tell you guys about the other game that Jackbox announced for Party Pack 5? So there's the you don't know Jack with 8 players. Motherfuckers. Anyway, as I was so rudely insulted. No, the second game is called Split the Room. The idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the idea is you were given a prompt. It's a sentence, but you were supposed to add in a thing to that prompt that makes like a yes or no choice, or like one or the other kind of thing. And with that prompt that you give a little bit to, the idea is you're supposed to come up with such a divisive thing that it literally splits the room on the
Round 2 is
vote.
through. Let's see what it did to
The
the
more
scores.
divisive, the more split the room is, the more points you get, yada yada yada. So like the example that I had was, you have a magical butt, and every single time you show your butt to somebody,
This
you
is
have a
round
50%
3,
chance
the
of them
last
becoming
match.
your best
Everyone's
friend.
picking aim at
Who
the
do you show
same
your butt
prompt
to?
this time.
The person who I was watching play the game wrote airbud. Hilarious, to an
Complete
extent.
this word lash task.
But that didn't really, like, that was all a yes right there, because it was like, well, it's a 50% chance, and the other 50% is the dog doesn't give a fuck because it's airbud. I mean, I'm not, because Twitch and TOS,
Yeah.
but you're welcome to if you want.
Alright, so they'll do this.
Pants. Pants.
But I think the coolest,
Stinking
I
pants.
honestly think the coolest thing about Split the Room is
see
the
the responses.
theme that they gave it, which was like a
Present your
Twilight
medals
Zone
now.
kind of theme. So if Ants in his pants, Jinko pants caused man to lose leg. Just in, pants are for weebs, take them off. Pantsing, the latest teen trend? The Sisterhood of Traveling Pants, dead at 52. Pants. Pants now on sale, war at Old Navy.
I don't know what soul is.
Soul.
Soul.
It's like trying to say like salt while gagging. Soul.
You better save y'all soul.
Leggy bum bits become first pant amputee.
Hello.
Brace yourselves, here come those medals. Bronze. Show me the silver. And now the gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points.
Hot games for all you know, I have a really nice ass. There's a lot of it, but it's all nice.
And that's how I lost my leg. She started making pants again.
I thought you were gonna make a joke about my ass. I was like, where's this going,
Okay,
Josh?
let's see those final scores.
You look at it once, it's like, well, I took this off.
Oh no, I never bought a pair or wore a pair. It's just they announced they were bringing them back and it just started.
Stop winning, Blair. Fuck.
God damn, Valer.
We want to change games or keep going with Quiplash?
They're my favorite clips.
We're not doing TKO because that takes forever.
Yeah, it'll be 112
We can
degrees
do
by the time we finish with
we
the
can
round
do
TKO.
guess we can do guespionage or some trivia, or keep doing Quiplash.
Keep doing quip.
Yeah, I'm fine with
whip
that.
With what? Just doing Quip for the next 20 minutes
Yeah.
while I sweat it out.
Oh, it's not that hot.
Dude, it's fucking bad in here right now. It's not helping that I have like a laptop that's emitting heat, a TV that's emitting. Well, this is probably the least thing that's emitting heat, but my Xbox
You know
is
what
emitting
would?
heat.
You know what would help? Don't have the TV on. Oh wait, but you have to have it on because of the Xbox.
Like what? In what world does that work?
Or what? I can play my PS4 with that TV in it. So
In a world where you can put in your visual and audio input directly into the side interface.
That would be ideal.
Yes.
I asked my brother, I said, if you could transfer your entire consciousness into a android-like body and it worked perfectly, would you do it? He's like, no, because eventually I'd want to die. And I'm like, but at that point, you'd get to die on your own terms.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you can deactivate yourself or have someone deactivate you.
I'm done living in this world. Just erase my hard drive.
Which honestly, it takes a lot to make that decision versus having death come before you anyway. At least with death, you don't know when it's going to happen. If you can choose I don't know, it's kind of cheating with life.
I like cheap things.
Yeah, but Ryan, if you could make the choice to live another 200 years, would you take it? Really, dude?
Oh!
Do we censor that?
First?
Do we censor that?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I see it now. I didn't read it. I thought it said age or something.
Jason, I just read that. That's solid.
I remember when that happened.
Oh, hi, I'm Schmitty. Let's get this party started.
Good times.
You know, it's not too often I see a group like this. Thankfully.
This will honestly probably be the last game of Quick Flash because it'll last 15 to 20
Time for
minutes and
round
then
one. You get
I'm
points
done.
based on the
I gotta get
percentage
out
of
of this
people who
room.
like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent.
I'm gonna fucking
Go.
suffocate in the hot. And I also ran out of liquid to drink, so there's that problem. And I'm not drinking my pee like it's fucking water.
Audience members, instead of just waiting around while the players type, like
Even worse.
Play along.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh, it already does that, Jason. Once I censor the player, it won't show what they
Hurry,
put up at all.
hit the safety quit button
I
if you
just,
can't think of something.
Yeah.
It's a weird concept to be like, I'm gonna go into someone's stream and I'm gonna write offensive shit. Like, I don't. What, do you get off on that? Like, do you call your mom and just be like, Mom, I've
Cool,
succeeded?
let's see what's
like,
what. First one, the worst thing to paint on a new baby's nursery wall.
The worst thing to paint on a new baby's
Okay,
nursery
pick
wall,
your
the
favorite
Ghostbusters 2
whip
mural,
now.
or leg cramp.
Like crap.
Don't know how you paint that. Hawk, it is pretty goddamn done. I agree.
Ghostbusters 2 mural, wasn't that, Gozerian?
Gozer was from the first movie.
Oh shit, no, I'm thinking,
By mural, I think they're talking about, Vigo's painting it.
I wanted to call it Vigo Mortensen.
Do you remember the end of the movie when it shows the Ghostbusters like half nude and they're wearing, they almost look like angels? And they're holding the baby.
About.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking. Okay.
And next is
Freaking hilarious not watching
on
movies.
every love coupon says.
What the fine print on every love coupon says. No anal bum cover, jokes during sex. No anal bum cover, jokes during sex. Got it, okay. That's the whole sentence. Not valid for sex. Apple devices. Disney film. I feel like someone had ADD writing that one, and it's hilarious.
It's like every coupon ever. Right?
Well, you ever know like most coupons for like a decent discount always say, oh, you can't use it on like Apple devices, Disney films, Lego, etc., etc.
Oh, gotcha.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
Coming up next, a troubling thing to
No,
notice.
The
on your
best
shirt
jokes
tag.
take explaining there.
Exactly.
A troubling thing to notice on your shirt tag: 2% sober. Yeah, fair enough.
Yay, sober!
I guess I have to like that.
Next up, the worst sign-off
The worst
line
sign-off
you could have on
line
your
you could
email.
have or you could have on your email from the
Put in your
lovely
notes.
iFist Kids. That's a joke. That's a joke, folks. Jesus loves you. Repent now. Okay, thanks. Bye.
I like that one better.
I do too. I like that. I might just end all of my emails or text messages with that from now on.
I remember when K Thinks Bye was a thing back in like early 2000s.
Also, I believe Key thinks bye is one word.
I know people that still use it.
Mr. Doctor, thank you for that joke. That was actually really solid.
Sadly, the kids don't like how solid it
Next in
is.
the offer, your secret recipe for applesauce is to simply
Too soon.
Your secret recipe for applesauce is to simply hand squeeze them bitches.
That's what you do after.
You gotta have a lot of
Next
manual
is
hands.
the best way to make a waiter at a
Oh my
sushi
God,
restaurant
yeah, that would be
is to
impressive.
keep asking
The best way to make a waiter at a city restaurant angry is to keep asking for the ketchup or for refills. God, both,
I
man.
can just imagine.
Ask for refills on the ketchup.
I just imagine someone sitting at a dinner table saying, "Hey, can you bring me some ketchup?" And then he comes back with the ketchup and he says, "Okay, can you bring me some ketchup, please?"
That's what I was thinking.
And then
Yeah, like
some
it's
more
just on the
ketchup.
it's on the table.
I
That's-
mean, one of the worst things you can do at a restaurant anyway to a waiter or a waitress is to ask them for 1 thing at a fucking time and then have them make like 9 goddamn trips for shit in a row. That's just a good way to get some shit service. And I've seen assholes do that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Next
same
on
here.
deck,
And then ask for a manager when the waiter or waitress says, "Is there anything else I can get you while I'm going to get this?"
A great way to spice up your baseball or whatever. Stroking that bat in the dugout.
I mean,
next, the weirdest event.
The weirdest
for which to
event
camp out
for
the night
which to
before.
camp out the night before. Permission to start P
Get to
stream.
voting.
Or $6 enema nights at Shenanigans. Ooh.
I mean, $6.
Pretty weird to camp out for a stream.
bargain. That's a bargain.
I really, like, I would take advantage of that. That's, worth it.
Plus, you know, free appetizers. You took that the wrong way.
I think we both did.
You never want to take an enema the wrong way.
Yeah, that's
No,
accurate.
because then you
Well, no, it's just water.
oily.
Yeah,
That
it's
just
just
be
water.
waterboarding?
Let's see the scores for
Yeah, that's
round
what it is.
one.
Essentially, just salt and butter in your face.
No, I'm thinking the bulb part goes in your butthole, not like that's the wrong way if you ask me.
Round 2 is pulling into the station with double the points and bonuses.
I have an awful joke in my head that I'm not saying out loud. Awful joke.
While the
Like, gonna
players enter
gross
their
y'all
picks,
out.
audience members can try the audience play along on their devices. time's running out. Use a safety whip if you need it.
Lightning thunder.
Let's take a look. The first
That
prompt
seems
is...
nice. Nope,
your
95
immediate
degrees
thought
over here.
as you're attacked by an orangutan.
Your immediate thought as you're attacked by an orangutan.
Okay,
God, I hope he
vote
isn't
for your
horny.
favorite.
Or, is it incest if I fucking orangutan?
Oh god.
Drone.
Kawaii Potato, I would do that if I wasn't streaming directly from my Xbox. Trust me, I would love to. The best I can do is just kind of block them. I could turn on the Twitch, like... Are you talking about, like, you have to put in your Twitch login information?
Next on the list,
Because I could do that. Okay, gotcha.
Would probably get more people to attend.
That one change churches could
Ready,
make
set,
that would
vote.
probably get more people to attend. Stop fucking being shitty people, or lead wall.
LED wall.
Yeah, LED wall.
Like the mega churches do?
I'll honestly,
that's
guys,
what
I'll probably do Twitch login next stream. This is the last game we're playing, just because my room is upstairs in a building that has terrible circulation, and the sun is right there on my window, making my room hot. So I need to get out of my room. I need to go downstairs into the air condition so I'm not dying.
The real reason
But
for
guys,
jumping
this
to the
week
top
is
of
going to
the
be
beanstalk was
cool.
trying
It's going to be in the
kill
80s
Jack.
throughout the whole week. So you're going to see this stream pop up with Jackbox more frequently. So if you want to come back and hang out, I know that Josh will probably hang out. Valera will probably hang
Next
out.
prompt.
Ryan,
The
I
last
don't really
thing
care.
you want to find in your cat's hairball. Okay.
The last thing you want to find in your cat's hairball,
Well,
my dog
I
or
cut myself out from your channel.
I probably won't be streaming Saturdays, Jason, just because I want to leave those open for family and whatnot.
Last thing I want to find the cat's hair balls, another cat.
Yeah, that's like recursion or some shit.
Next one.
Impressive,
What
don't
you
get me
say
wrong.
3 times to summon Donald Trump.
I could probably do Friday night, Jason.
Time to vote.
It depends on the heat, honestly. Wednesday's supposed to be the coolest, but I'm not streaming Wednesday because that's 4th of July. What you say to summon Donald Trump? What you say 3 times to summon Donald Trump? Cheeto dust, or Marla Ivanka Melania. Son of a bitch.
How about Marla Vankia?
Marlon Nirvana Bonkia.
Valeria whore.
I didn't want to go with the obvious, like, racist. No, I didn't want to do that stuff. I feel like that's too on the nose.
And next,
Not a good joke.
a good name for a movie
Could've
starring
just
a
gone-
crime-fighting jockey and his horse.
Oh my, yeah, what the fuck did I think of?
Now,
Good name for a movie starring a crime-fighting jockey and his horse. Corporate High Fives, or American Pharaoh?
American Pharaoh. Of course, that was triple damage.
Oh.
So that's actually really fucking clever.
I didn't know. I don't follow horse racing.
It was one of the first 22 years, I think.
37 years.
And then one this year, I think.
Oh well, you and Josh,
Yeah, one
Valera and
more
Josh
this
can
year.
go
Sorry, Valera.
your
horse.
next prompt is...
I was gonna say
Harry
horse
Potter
circle
can do a
jerk
really
each other.
weird
That sounds way
obscure
worse
spell
than
that
it
allows
intends to
him
be.
to blank.
Yeah, no. Also, I don't actually know horse racing, it's just I barely knew that in video.
I would have put down Alohomora,
Moving
You
on.
know what the abortion spell is
Nobody
for Harry
visits at the
Potter's
job
world?
fair is
Letus
for a business
Deletus.
called blank.
Damn.
Oh god.
And
The booth nobody visits at a job fair is for business called Diddle Kittles, or how to be an internet troll. Mottos suck one. Kittles it is.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I got tongue tied in my brain, and I'm not even going to try that. That was the good.
Round 2's at an end. Let's sneak a peek at the scoreboard.
What?
So does Valera win again? Wait, what?
Yeah, probably.
Round 3,
Probably.
the last lash. Everybody's
Last place.
getting the same prompts, so
You'll
don't
have an
hold back.
amazing, immaculate answer this round. And the winning round.
Yep.
Acrolash.
Pick up the full name for this
Whoa.
acronym.
I like these.
Come up with the full name for this acronym. DPD. You might not, Valera, but you know who will. Anthony.
It's drama. There's a difference. Okay. One would kill him. The other one, I'd be okay with.
Is a pony's dick smaller than a regular horse's?
Well, I
Time to
mean,
take a look.
it's a pony.
Decide who gets a medal.
It is.
Double penis dildoing. Wow, I could not read that word for a second. Double penis dildoing. Dead Poets Depository. Deport President Donald. 100%. Dad left prison and died. Ducks play dodge. Dysfunctional penis disposal. Or double prison drive. Double prison drive. Oh. Yep, thanks, Snipe. Or thanks, Stay Hydrated Bot. I will go get water as soon as I'm done here. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hank.
Great, let's see where those medals ended up. Bronze first.
Regarding hydrate bot.
Here's the silver. And the gold.
Most people, yeah,
Let's melt
wear
those medals
drink.
down for points.
Yeah, so I started a joke, just other INK words. Like pink.
Valera's that guy that walks into a bar and goes, "Guys, my nickname is," and then says it like everyone should call him that from now on.
And we're finished. Show me those final
You don't come with your own
scores.
goddamn nickname, okay?
No. I'm just saying, other people have done the same thing.
Well, this game fucking sucks because Ryan won. Love you, Ryan.
I won second place. I sucked with the best.
I might have gone last place, I didn't look.
I think it's going to hurt.
Alright, folks. I'm going to end it here. I need to get out of my room and turn everything off and make it nice and cool again.
Alright.
Because it fucking sucks in here. But we're going to go host. We are going to go and host Half Empty Energy Tank.
Damn, I don't have permission.
Don't have permission. What?
I'm just going to give you the upgrade command.
Oh.
The fuck was that?
Basically, it sends over everyone in a much nicer way than hosting.
Yeah, my roommate had something to say. What did y'all say?
We're going to go host Heat.
Cool.
I'm fucking up on this typing of the goddamn URL. Jesus Christ.
That Diddle Kiddles joke reminds me of that video that did a remix of the Diddler. I think it was
Oh.
like a Aaron Hansen thing.
Yeah. All right, real quick. Well, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I will on Twitter follow Mission Start P on Twitter or Chub Rock Geek, and you'll know when I'm doing the stream again. It'll be sometime this week. I don't know when, but it'll definitely be sometime this week. But yeah, guys, this is fun. I love doing Jackbox, so definitely more in the future. All right, everyone, have a good night. Bye.